We'll come to ArenaPicks, your home for live sports excitement. From the Champions League to the NHL, from boxing to UFC, we bring you the biggest games, the hottest stats, and the boldest predictions. Here, every match is more than just a game. It's an arena of action. So if you love sports as much as we do, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell to never miss the latest news, breakdowns, and live streams. This is ArenaPicks, where the action never stops. Let's enjoy the game together. So, fight fans, next week we've got a massive UFC showdown in the light heavyweight division. It's the rematch everyone's talking about, Magomed Ankalaev versus AlexPereira 2. The last time these two warriors clashed, it was for the UFC Light Heavyweight Title, and Ankalaev walked away with the belt after a dominant performance. But Pereira says he was only at 40%, and now he's coming back with fire in his eyes. This fight has already set social media on fire, with back-and-forth posts, bold statements, and fans from all over the world predicting chaos in the octagon. So, the question is, will Ankalaev prove his first win was no fluke? Or will Pereira rise, reclaim his crown, and deliver the knockout everyone's waiting for? Let's find out together, and as always, drop your predictions in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more Fight Night breakdowns. This one's going to be pure fireworks.
Magomed Ankalaev, the reigning UFC Light Heavyweight Champion. At 33 years old, fighting out of Dagestan, he stands 6'3" and cuts to 205 pounds of pure discipline. His record says it all. 21 wins, just 1 loss, and 1 draw. Ankalaev isn't flashy, he's efficient. His style blends striking, wrestling, and relentless cage control. In their first fight at UFC 313, he neutralized Pereira's power, pushed the pace, and walked away with the belt by unanimous decision. In recent interviews, Ankalaev hasn't held back, calling Pereira dishonest, losing respect for him, and promising to shut him down once again. His team even accused Pereira of bending the rules, which only adds more fire to this rematch. This is a champion built on consistency, patience, and control. And on Fight Night, Ankalaev will step into the octagon to prove his first victory was no accident. Poatan Pereira, one of the most feared strikers in the UFC today. At 37 years old, standing 6'4" with an 80-inch reach, he cuts to 205 pounds and brings knockout power like few others. His record, 12 wins, 3 losses, and an incredible 10 victories by knockout. A former middleweight champion who moved up and captured the light heavyweight belt, Pereira has built his name on devastating finishes. Every punch, every kick, carries fight-ending danger. In their first fight at UFC 313, he was shut down by Ankalaev's pressure and lost his title by decision. But Pereira insists he was only at 40%, and now he's back, sharper, hungrier, and ready to prove he's still the most dangerous man in the division. Confident in training and fueled by critics, Pereira promises to bring the fire, force Ankalaev into exchanges, and remind the world why his hands are feared across combat sports. On Fight Night, Poatan will look for redemption, and another spectacular finish. This rematch between Ankalaev and Pereira feels different. Both men have already tested each other. They've felt the power, the pressure, and the pace. And now, they're coming back sharper. Ankalaev, the champion, always looks calm, calculated. But don't mistake that for boring. He knows how to drag his opponents into deep waters and control every second. Pereira, on the other hand, is unpredictable. Every exchange, every strike could flip the fight in an instant. That's what makes this fight so special. Two completely different styles. Both dangerous, both proven. You've got discipline versus chaos, patience versus explosiveness. I think we're in for a war. One of those fights where the tension never drops, where at any moment the entire story can change. Both fighters are good enough to win, and that's why no one can look away. So who takes it? Does Ankalaev hold his ground, or does Pereira rise and shock the world? One thing's for sure. This fight is going to be amazing, and the octagon will be on fire when the cage door closes. So guys, that's it for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon for the live stream. Stay tuned, it's going to be epic.